so. Put your hands together. You're in love. You are adorable when you are in love. You're insane.
Yeah, wowie, 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 wowie.
The assassination attempts wouldn't be necessary if they felt confident in winning. Why take the risk? Here's why, ladies and gentlemen. Kamala Harris last night did a Oprah conversation, I guess you could call it. It wasn't really a conversation. Harris looks for a boost from Oprah as part of digital-first media strategy. Vice President Kamala Harris is looking for a boost with persuadable, less motivated voters as she participated in the live stream on Thursday with the former talk show host Oprah Winfrey. Our show right now, concurrently, is getting twice the viewership that Oprah and Kamala Harris got last night. So round of applause. Give me that applause, Klein. Go. Give me that applause. No. Get me the applause, Klein. Give me the applause. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Applause. We're doing twice the concurrence right now. Across all platforms, we're doing like probably 5 or 6 months. So thank you. You're the real MVP, ladies and gentlemen. Vice President Kamala Harris looked for a boost with persuadable and less motivated voters. She's with Oprah Winfrey to focus on the middle class. Oh, okay. Well, Oprah Winfrey's worth $5 billion. She's someone who has hustled her way into owning, well, the entire plantations in Maui. Never once offered a single acre of those plantations to the people who were burned alive and out of their homes in Lahaina. We studied this. Why do we care? I mean, it's amazing. It's like the dude from CNN in the boat with the shirt off. We care because we love our fellow Americans. I'm sure you do too. I'm sure you'd be really concerned if people at Kamala's rallies were getting chemical attacked. I bet you'd be concerned about that. Because you have a spark of life left in your soul. You still have a soul. Oprah, who owns a 1,000-acre, we've checked. This is fully available. You can actually go see. She's in her own magazine. She published about how lavish and expansive her 1,000-acre plantation, yes, this is what they call them, in Hawaii is, and never once, not once, when thousands of people were displaced by mysterious fires that raged through the working class part of Maui, a small town called Lahaina. Maybe you've been there. It's a pretty popular place. When that place was burnt to ashes and the sea was boiling and those people were left homeless and living in lean-tos on the side of the road, Oprah didn't open up her plantation for a single one of them. And so we've had about a bellyful of these fake-ass celebrities who are unspeakably cruel, actually, to their fellow Americans, who come in every 4 years without doing a single good thing for this country, except for dividing us further and poisoning us further against ourselves. I am so sick of these elites that come flying in on their jets. Taylor Swift, Oprah. What? Pull up Oprah's net worth. I want to see it. Pull up Oprah's net worth right now. Get me Oprah's net worth. Get me Taylor Swift's net worth. Let me ask you a question. You think Oprah or Taylor Swift give a shit about the cost of groceries? You think these billionaires who own these plantations care about the cost of gas? $3 billion. Would you look at that? So Kamala goes on stage with somebody worth $3 billion to talk about the cost of groceries. Oprah couldn't even open up her plantation, a single acre. She has 1,000 acres. 1,000. What's Taylor Swift's net worth? Oh, good. $1.3 billion. Taylor Swift has multiple private jets. Oprah has multiple plantations. Doesn't open up a single acre of them to the people who burned alive in Lahaina under mysterious circumstances. Haven't seen Taylor Swift offer to pay for anyone's gas or grocery bills anytime recently. Yet these elites come out of the clouds off their golden encrusted private jets and lecture us about who to vote for. Well, of course you're voting for the status quo. Everything's been great for you, and it will most likely remain great for you. Why would you want change? Why would you want anything different? The system works for you. Let the people burn in Lahaina. That's what you say. Let the people burn while you got your plantation to go to. Remember, you got so many articles you've written about it in your own magazine about how rich you are. Wow, look at how beautiful it is. Sorry, I don't mean to rant here, but I'm not going to apologize. They deserve it, and it's time for us to say this. I am sickened by our ruling class. Our ruling class is detestable. Here's where Oprah lives. Give me a little scroll. Oh, look, they got the horse posing outside. You know, the horse lives better than the people in Lahaina. Look at how much land Oprah owns in Maui. You know, it's a teeny island. She owns like half of it. Look at that. I bet Oprah's animals live better than the people who were displaced in the Maui fires. Oh, look, Oprah. Oh, wow. She's so rich. This is exactly the person to have talked to Kamala Harris about the problems of the working man and woman. I'm sure this is what government housing looks like there in Gary, Indiana. There you look. She's got some artwork and everything. This is in Oprah's own publication. You can see Oprah.com. So here's Oprah bragging about how rich she is and how lavish her life is from one of her 5 mansions around the world. It's very, very good for you, Oprah. Really, we're so proud of you. Hope you sit there. Hope you actually sat right in that rocking chair. Hope you sat right in that rocking chair and overlooked the blackened smoke as it burned. She's literally overlooking Lahaina there. I hope you sat there and overlooked the smoke. Maybe you could hear the screams, Oprah. Over your morning chai latte. Got it? No, that's a good one. Yeah. Should show you what scum these people are. Here you go. This is the lady who was here's the lady who was lecturing America about who they need to vote for, who they need to choose to associate with in the election. Here you go. Oprah with just call it what it is, Black Jeffrey Epstein, and with white Jeffrey Epstein, movie Jeffrey Epstein. Here you go. How many different Oprah literally locking lips with Harvey Weinstein. Oh my. Hope you brought some disinfectant. How many human monsters? I mean, what you're looking at there, these 2 photos are serial convicted, P. Diddy, soon to be convicted, sexual abusers. Harvey Weinstein spending the rest of his life in prison, will die in prison. And here's Oprah cuddling with them, kissing them, telling everyone they need to follow them, signal boosting them. I wonder how many young women who listened to Oprah then went and worked for Harvey Weinstein. I wonder what the horrible result of this was. For so many people, look at this. She's locking lips with him. Wow. And she's the one telling you who to vote for. She's the one saying, you got to vote this way. Amazing. Amazing. If you fall for this kind of stuff, I can't help you. If you fall for this kind of stuff, I cannot. We'll do our best, though, on this channel, ladies and gentlemen, to make fun of, Oprah and Kamala Harris last night. Oprah talking about childless cat ladies for Kamala. Here we go. Cringe.
So we have the cat ladies for Kamala here. Rural Americans for Harris. Caregivers for Kamala. Train lovers for Harris Waltz. I didn't know there were train lovers. Train lovers.
There's a reason why, and I'm like 2 feet from the camera here. There's a reason why, so I can go like that. There's a reason why I do my very best to make eye contact with people, whether something you learn from a young age. My grandmother always used to say this. You're looking down, you have something to hide. You're looking up, you're lying. You look straight ahead, and you are speaking the truth. When you watch this entire This should be a body language 101 exercise with Kamala Harris last night. Kamala Harris is lying the entire time. You can tell that because Kamala Harris the entire time gives all of her answers like this. Occasionally you'll catch me like looking down, gathering my thoughts. I would never deliver a show like looking off camera or looking away from you, cloistered up. You know this. Every parent knows this. You ever seen these parents? You ever interacted with a kid? You know they're lying when they can't make eye contact with you. There's something in the human soul. Satan, the author of lies. Kamala Harris asked by a dude like, yo, what are you going to do to protect? You're the border czar. What are you going to do to close down the border? It's a good one. Here we go.
Specific steps to strengthening the border.
So it's a wonderful and important question. You know, my background was as a prosecutor, and I was.
I'm going to stop right here. Is he on the ground? You're talking to another human being, lady. Is he in a fetal position in front of you? Why are your eyes like that? You know she's lying. Okay, I'll try to stop it.
The elected attorney general for 2 terms of a border state. So this is not a theoretical issue for me. This is something I've actually worked on. Okay. I have prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. I take very seriously the importance of having a secure border and ensuring the safety of the American people.
It's like watching a robot at Disney like get turned on. It's like watching a robot like that had just repeats the same motion all day, like go and get turned on. This is the same answer she gave in the debate, the exact same answer. She's sitting there, she's looking down because she's lying, but also because she's trying to remember the line. She's desperately trying to remember the line. When things go bad, when she can't remember the lines. Here we go.
We really would love to know what your plan is to help lower the cost of living.
Yeah, first of all, thank you both for being here. And yours is a story I hear around the country as I travel. And in terms of both rightly having the right to have aspirations and dreams and ambitions for your family and working hard and finding that the American dream is, for this generation and so many recently, far more elusive than it's been. And we need to deal with that. And there are a number of ways. One is bringing down the cost of everyday necessities, including groceries.
Something very strange happened last night. Kamala Harris said that she would shoot somebody who came into her house. Here we go.
When you said you have guns, no, at the debate.
I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz is a gun.
I did not know that.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yes, I hear that. I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
But
I can't take 4 years of that. Please, I beg you with all of my soul and might, don't. Please banish Kamala Harris. Like, if she loses, she'll never get another shot, right? This is already an emergency. This is already a break the glass emergency poll for them. If she loses, she'll be gone forever. Okay. If she loses, she'll literally disappear. She's not even good enough for an MSNBC show. They know this. And I'll prove it to you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next clip. Elderly homeowner arrested after fatally shooting California burglary suspect. Oh, interesting here. So Kamala Harris says she'd shoot somebody if they broke into her home, yet California arrests people who do that. I look forward to the full investigation into Kamala Harris. All right, here's a nuclear cringe that is totally and completely off the reservation. Nuclear cringe. Kamala Harris asked what it means to be an American. How simple is this question? What does it mean to be an American? You've been an American. She was born here. You've been an American. Your entire life. You did live a considerable portion of your young life in Canada. This is where you got that urban accent, the leafy suburbs of Montreal. That's where Kamala Harris gets that real down home Southern foghorn leghorn accent. That's how they speak in Montreal. Okay, parlez-vous français? Kamala Harris, What does it mean to be an American? Kamala Harris should be able to answer this. This should be a very obvious thing to answer. Kamala Harris last night with a nuclear cringe. Let's go.
We are an optimistic people. We are an optimistic people. Americans, by character, are people who have dreams and ambitions and aspirations. We believe in what is possible. We believe in what can be. And we believe in fighting for that. That's how we came into being. Because the people before us understood that one of the greatest expressions for the love of our country, one of the greatest expressions of patriotism, is to fight for the ideals of who we are.
There's a small little box at my home. A little box. And it sits on a desk with some little activities for my kids. I got a 4-year-old. I got a 2-year-old. I got an 11-month-old. Well, actually, 1-year-old. Just turned 1 year. Got a 1-year-old. And here's what happens. The 2-year-old gets into that box, opens it up. It's little magnets with like letters on it. And then she slaps them all over the refrigerator. She can't reach that high. And she slaps them together. And she like occasionally like puts, you know, the little magnetic words, right? And she slaps them on. It's a fun little activity for her. My 2-year-old, who barely speaks English, slapping at random, high off of like a popsicle, okay, and like a bowl of ice cream, slapping at random magnetic stickers on the fridge makes more sense than what Kamala Harris just said. My 2-year-old, completely and totally like baby drunk off of milk, off of a bottle of milk. She got a little bottle of chocolate milk. She's all hyperactive, and she's slapping those little magnets on the fridge. She makes more sense than what Kamala Harris just said. I can't even paraphrase it because it doesn't make any sense. We are Americans at opportunity, and that opportunity is now. Today is America. And now is our opportunity. We, as American, opportunity. And of course, what you'll notice in that answer, and in every single one of these answers, is that Kamala Harris continually and perpetually cannot make eye contact with people. Do not trust people who do this. Do not. If someone's trying to like tell you something important and they're looking down, did you lie to me? Did you make that mess? You deal with this as a parent. Parents, shout yourself out in the chat. You deal with this as a parent every single day. Just little things, right? Who made the mess? And your kid looks like this? You know they're telling a lie. Kamala Harris can't look people in the eye. And she did this on every single answer. On every single answer, Kamala Harris. Look at this. The split screen's remarkable. Look at how the normal dork force couple here, right? The total soy cuck who's sitting here, like white dudes for Kamala. Look at this. Look at this poor Joseph A. Banks 2-for-1 dork force sitting there with a bridezilla. Okay, here we go. Time to go to Zoom class, honey. Yes, man. Yes, dear. Anyway, they get these two people ask questions. Don't know who they are. I'm trying to be nice. Look at how they are able to make these two people from who knows, Gary, Indiana, they're able to make eye contact and Kamala Harris is not. What does that tell you? Our ruling class is despicable, ladies and gentlemen. It is despicable. But we're going to win. I believe it. I believe it in my very soul. Do we have that clip? We don't have the clip of the dude from on CNN yesterday. Jerry from Michigan. Let's load it up, boys. Come on. Jerry from Michigan. Jerry tells CNN exactly what's going down this election cycle. You're gonna love this. This is quite frankly, this is why they're gonna lose, because people are not convinced of this. We have the screenshots. Kamala Harris is live with Oprah, and we are doing more concurrence on this show on a Friday morning than Kamala Harris. Jerry from Michigan had the BBC come up into his grill. He's a Democrat. He's been a Democrat his entire life. And Jerry from Michigan gets asked, why, who are you voting for on the BBC? This is nationalized television broadcast in socialist England. And so they thought they'd get a response of a lifelong Democrat in a swing state explaining how much he loves Kamala Harris. But lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, ooh, yes, this happens.
How are you feeling about the election? Who are you going to vote for and why?
I'm going to vote for Donald Trump this year. I am typically Democrat. I've voted Democrat every year until Donald Trump ran for office. This year and in the past, I voted for Donald Trump. The reasons has been economical primarily. 3.5 years ago, I made more money. I paid less taxes. Gas prices were cheaper. Now, everything has tripled, including grocery prices. I can go to Subway to get a $7 sandwich for 6 inches now. That used to be half that price, $3. So everything is doubled. My grocery prices is doubled. I'm concerned about the border. We've let millions of people in, a lot of criminals, etc. The border needs to be shut down to where we only bring in those individuals that go through a legal process. And when Democrats were running for office like they're proposing now, they have this proposal of new homeowners getting a stipend of money to buy a house. Well, nothing is free. That means that if we give out more money, my taxes are going to go up to pay for those new owners.
Oh, right.
So I'm going to live
a lot of issues
with a lot of less money every year just because they're giving it away to other people.
Okay, so a lot of issues.
Correction there. Tommy, not Jerry. Okay, Jerry, you're off the hook, Jerry. Tommy with the Tommy gun, baby. Tommy with the... So who you voting for? I'm a lifelong Democrat. Oh, good. You're going to be perfect for my interview. I'm voting for Trump. Oh, shit. Run away. Oh, it's so good. They've destroyed the economy. They've destroyed the border. They're starting new wars. They're not spending money here. They hate regular Americans, people who were born here. They're bringing on socialism. Please, cut. It's amazing. It's amazing. We're living in an incredible time. We're living in an incredible time, ladies and gentlemen. And since we showed you this, somebody who, you would call him an old timer where I come from, right? There's plenty of guys like this sitting around at coffee shops, and the coffee shops in Iowa are gas stations, right? You go and these old farmers, they sit in the gas stations at 5 a.m. You find like 20 of them sitting there in the gas stations. This guy looks, I don't know, 70, maybe 60, 70, right? Good old Tommy, the Tommy gun. Let's do the opposite. Let's find people that are maybe 50 years younger than Tommy. What do the youths have to say? Here we go. Oh, what do you think?
Fucking Trump. Trump 2024. Trump. If he ain't dead, I'm voting red.
I'm voting Trump.
2-time assassassination attempt survivor.
I know, it's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Bulletproof.
Hella aura right there.
That's a hella
so
aura.
much aura. So much aura.
Trump. Who you going with? Trump.
Probably Trump.
Trump, of course.
Yeah, 2024.
Yes, sir. Definitely more Trump.
Trump or Kamala?
Trump.
Oh, Trump.
Trump 24. At this point, I got Kanye.
Kanye wore a MAGA hat at the White House, so it's respectable. Trump or Kamala? What are you thinking, man?
Trump, man.
Trump.
All
yes.
the way. You know who I got. Trump, let's go.
That's right. Trump.
All the way.
People try to kill him because he's right. I mean, what can I say? He's speaking the truth.
Gotta keep him in there. Gotta keep him alive. Save the country.
Trump or Kamala?
Kamala, because I want to get an abortion if I need to get an abortion.
Bye. Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy.
We have so much fun.